Hey everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. We're going to be needing to run those mech generators for quite a while to get enough material to make the polonium and etc. needed for the SPS. So I've actually got it running up there. I'm still paranoid about leaving things running while I'm away from it, but it's currently running up the top. I'm hoping all my safeguards work. If not, we're going to have a big hole on the top of the mountain and there might be end of a mechanism for there, but we'll see how we go. So it's running, and I'm just leaving it alone for the moment. We're going to come back and do a little bit more Botania. I've got to replace some of the floor here. I've got a ton of material in the system where my quarry had been like compacting limestone and shale and jasper together. So I've got a lot of bricks here. So I may need to look at making some sort of storage, but with the refined storage we've got at the moment and the space in it, I think we're okay. So I thought I'd look at moving into the portal to Alpha, because if we look in here and I go at Botania in the system, you can see we've got 1,000 terrasteel because of the seeds that I've got growing down in the basement. So we've got quite a bit of material, let's put it that way. Going on that, what I'd like to do, as I said, is continue and go to the next step. So there is a quest line. Let me just pull up the Botania quest line. You can see we've got quite a number of things to do down here, and tools and armor, etc. But we've got decent armor on and not really needing too much in the way of doing this. What's this? Wouldn't mind one of them. Might come in handy. Let's just see. Do I have so much stuff that I put down because I'm not currently using? I've got a band of mana here, which could probably do with some mana in it. Got a couple of mana pools here filling up. This is obviously faster than this one. It's not an ideal setup, and once we get in a better place with sparks, which we need this for, I'll be able to share some mana around and make like a mana battery, etc. Maybe prop this out a bit further, but we'll get there. So let's continue following the quest. It wanted this here. So we need to create the portal to Alfheim. Excuse me. So for that, we're going to need an Elven Gateway core, some living wood, some glittering living wood logs, and 2 Natura pylons. So let's make the core, Elven Gateway core, the pylons, and all that other stuff. So it's here somewhere. I'm going to type in core in a second, aren't I? Living wood. Minute. Core. Elven Gateway core. We're going to need some terrasteel nuggets. Let's make a couple of them. Okay, there's the core. Let's put this back to at Botania. And go open this up. I need 3 these guys. I need that 8 living wood, and then I need a couple of Natura pylons, which shouldn't be too bad. Cool. So if I make some of this, there's 3 of them, right? And did something get hurt? Oh, it was you falling down. Well done, buddy. You need just 8 living wood. Wood logs. Okay, so let's work on. I'll type in living planks. Why am I not seeing this? Does it just need regular logs? Ah, that'll do it. Okay, my bad. Lots of that. This may kick off and, yeah, it has. It's already broken and continued to craft more stuff. And then I need the cores, don't I? So I need a couple of these. So I'm going to need a few diamonds. Use this one. We don't need the two. With them. And then we're going to turn them into these ones. Okay. So that will give us the stuff we need to open the portal. So the gateway core goes in the bottom. And I've got this here is set up using the book. So if you open up your book here, you can click this little button here and visualize and then place it in world where you want to put it. So I've done that just beforehand. And then when you look at each item, it tells you what you need to put in that spot. So let's just move that out of the way and put these two down here. So that one's a glimmering. This one is a glimmering. A glimmering. And that's complete. And we need to put our pylons down. Pretty sure it should be okay. Maniples can be within 11 by 11 by 11 area around the core, so that's fine. Okay. Even though mana pools need a large amount of mana to activate the portal, activating the portal does not cost mana itself. However, converting materials over will use a little each time. If there's not enough mana, the portal will close. Okay. So we're going to get something as a bonus there. I might... Okay, next one. While you might not be able to enter the portal, you can perform an elven trade by tossing in certain items through the portal. Does use mana for each trade. These materials can also be used to upgrade some of your items, like creating elven mana spreaders. Throwing the book through will upgrade it as well. Okay, so let's just quickly grab... see if I've got any... No, Lotus. Do have a couple. Put you away and you away. Let's put this in here, and I was looking at trying to do mana spreaders and stuff, but that's fine. Let's pop a little bit more mana into here. I think they should really be like half full. And this is only really working well because it's right next to it. Let's try it. Did use a bit. Hopefully we should be good. Okay, if I get my book. My book back? Yes. Alright, so we got... should have been upgraded now. Okay, so we've got a few more things here. So message from the Elven Guard. And then we can get resources. So Dreamwood, Elementium, etc. Pixie Dust, Dragonstone. So there's a few things we can do here, and then Elven Quartz. So it wants us to grab a few of these items because we need to make the Gaia Guardian. So for that we're going to need 4 Gaia pylons, which is going to need our steel pylons. So we need this guy, we need this guy, a couple of them. This needs some elf steel nuggets. Comes from elf steel, which is what? Really? Mana infuser. Oh my. This must be added by something. I don't remember doing these extra bits for the Alpha Steel. This will require some stuff as well, so I need to work out how to make a mana infuser. We're going to need some Dragonstone as well. 1.5 mana pools. Goodness me. Goodness me. So, this wants us to perform a trade. Bark augments. These are the bits that I need. We need pixie dust more than anything. Let's just grab some mana pearls. Wrong thing. Pearl. 8 of them. Alright, so we get some pixie dust. Cool. Bark augments. Dispersive. Dominant. So dispersive is what I actually want. Dispersive spark. Because then if I put this on that spark there, any other spark it should push itself out to. Pretty sure that's how that works. And then we can put mana batteries down and share between. Alright, so let's grab a few other bits and pieces, I guess. This is one with most of the mana in it, but this would be fine. Let's drop. Did ask for 16, but whatever. Cool. Got some Dragonstone. Need some more mana steel. I'm going to get 8 of them back, I think. I've got 2. I'll say there should be more than that. 8. Okay. So, claim some quests. I did the augment, that's good. This is different. I don't think I've done too much of this. Move items around, is it? Okay. Different. Alright, let's look at the Gaia pylons. See what I want to do. There a look, everyone, we can make elementium seeds. So do I have 4 elementium ingots? I do. Let's make some elementium seeds. What did I need for the elementium seeds though? Imperium. Okay, do that. Okay, put that away. 4 of them. Just sworn I had more seeds. Maybe it's in my backpack. Yes. One of them. Let's go make some seeds. Oop, too far. That. Go with that. Even better, right? Okay, that's elementium essence. Pop it in there. And let's set up a recipe over here somewhere. Probably a good one to do it in. Okay. Recipe 2. And then I'm sure it's probably just so. All right, so it will continue doing its thing, and we will start getting elementium into our network. Even better, right? What's next? So elementium, and it's obviously an add-on. Does the Alf Steel, because I don't remember Alf Steel. So we now need to do this. The mana infuser requires quite a number of things. I need some dreamwood. We need some better spreaders. And I need to make a whole bunch of runes. Alright, bear with me. I'm going to make a lot of this stuff. And I'll be back once I've finished handcrafting a ton of things. It's going to be annoying. But yeah, I'll be back once I can get to Alf Steel. Alright, after crafting up a storm of different runes here, I've got enough to make the mana infuser. Now, I don't have enough mana to produce this. I do need to come up with a better way of making mana, because this is just not going to cut the mustard, so to speak. We're going to need, I'm assuming, some blocks under... I don't want to make this right here. Looks like it needs some blocks underneath it, so let's just find our book. And back a bit. Looking at different different generating flowers. I might work something out with some food, I think, using the Gumeralis, I think it's called. Let's have a look here. No, I think I need the... Let's have a look. I want to make this guy, so I control. Alright, cool. And it needs... Goodness me. Are they gold blocks? Shimmer rock and blocks of gold. Shimmer rock. Where's Shimmer rock? Where is it hiding? Type in Shimmer rock. Rock from Botania, which is living rock and Bifrost blocks. Which I need to make another one of these guys because I've made one already. So you Rod of the Bifrost. And then some of this. Need 4 of them, don't I? I need one more. I need more. You. How do I make elf glass again? Just mana glass. Mana glass is. Yep. Okay. Glass. Small glass. 6 will do. Set up this little thing firing back this way with a potency and velocity lens on it. Just to try and get a bit of storage and to try and redesign the area a little bit. Some elf glass. Again, let's do this. Okay, so that's the Bifrost blocks. Make 4 of these guys. I want 5, don't I? The dirt. One more, please. And then some blocks of gold. It's fine. Not the end of the earth at all. What is the end of the earth is the fact that this requires, as it said, 1.5 pools of mana. Let's just claim these couple of quests here. As I said, velocity and potency, just join them together. Alright. Still trying to work through getting alpha steel. We need 1. Which needs 1.5 mana pools. And 3 of these guys. So I do need to generate a ton more mana. Did I have another spark on me? I thought I did. Sworn I had one more spark on me. Okay. Why can't I see it, everyone? Hiding? Yes, it's hiding. I'm assuming this will work, but I don't have 1.5 pools of mana. A little bit over here, but it's not enough. So creating some more mana would be very smart for me at the moment. I may need to, I don't know, punch the wall back out here a bit, get a bit more space, or work out something I can do for Gormoralis. So one of those guys, if I'm going to make that flower, Gormoralis, it looks like that. Get rid of that. This guy is going to need summer and a fire, I think, which means I need to make another summer. A fire. Okay, so the rune of summer is earth, air, 2 sand, slime ball, melon. Earth, air, 2 sand. Melon. And a slime ball. I move this, yeah, I move this over here just to give me a little bit more room. That'll do its thing. Pretty much done. Okay. Look at that. Yep. Got the water. Summer. Gotta throw them in, don't I? Summer. Fire. Fire. 2 yellow, 1 red, 2 light grey. Red. Stack. Grey. Apparently taking a stack. Okay. Let's double check. 2 yellow, 1 red, 2 light grey. And now some seeds. And this gives Gormoralis. Now this guy eats food. And depending on what sort of food it is, depends on the amount of mana that it generates. And let's see where you'll link to. Link to there. Probably, yeah, that's fine. So if we get food, if we just, I don't know, just grab a carrot and, I don't know, some beetroot maybe. What else? Maybe some raw beef. If I throw carrot out, He's going to eat it. And generate some mana. But if I throw too much out, it will eat it, but it won't actually generate mana. So there's timing for each one. Let's check. The spreader is not going to empty anytime soon. So if I threw all of this out, he'll just eat the whole lot. But you won't get a lot of mana from it. So I think it was, if you read through the book, if I go to here and let's just get the book up. Back. Generating flora. So a single steak will produce more mana than 2 apples, both in total per and in per second. So if you go to back, steak will take 4 seconds to digest. Apple will take 2. Loaf of bread will take 2.5. So I can set up a little dropper here and work a way of doing a pulse to it every, let's say, 5 seconds. And it will drop steak every 5 seconds. So we can probably work something out with an open crate or something along those lines to drop a steak. So let's go steak. We've got plenty of raw beef, right? If I drop this guy, he made a ton, but it takes 4 seconds to consume it. And you can see how long it took to eat. And you can see that the mana is slowly dropping down. Now, I don't know if... Okay, so it did generate mana. Quite a bit of mana too. And the mana spreader is a chock-a-block. So I may need to put its own mana spreader on it. I would like it to hit this and spread, if that makes sense. But yes, this can be generating quite an amount of mana for us using some food that I can automate using my system. And that one didn't... Oh, that must have gone straight in there. It's going to take me a while to generate all this mana. And we could produce a few more of these Gomoralises as well, and I don't know, a better mana battery setup, and push more food around. So I could set up. There is something in Botania. Where is it? Like a hovering hourglass. This guy. Need a little bit more mana glass. Let's get some glass. Okay, and let's make this guy. What he can do is we can have him output pulse. And we need some sand. So each piece of sand you put in is a second. So if I take that all out of there, if I want it to go every, let's say 6 seconds, it will flip and it should give us a pulse. So if we can set this up facing, I don't know, a setup like this, open crate with food going into it, then we may very well be able to generate a fair bit of mana automated and get, you know, these things topped up super quick to be able to do what I want to do here. So what I might end up actually... Yeah, we'll see. I need to plan what I'm going to do with this. I just was reading up on some bits and pieces. Again, steak, we go beef, raw. We've got I got a bunch of raw pork chops. If I type pork chop, I'm assuming it's fairly similar amount. Let's really quickly do open. You make an open crate. Wait, really? Well then, get a hopper. These open crate. I might. I was gonna say I might move him very slightly, but it's fine. Put the hopper in here. Okay, what I might need to do is move you very slightly. You stay there. Oh, the sand went in there. Of course it did. If I then get a redstone torch, it's not going to work either, but second, let me get a block. We want 2 blocks. I'll grab limestone bricks. Let's see if we can invert the signal somehow. Pretty sure I can do this. Here we are, just playing around on camera. Did it drop? I'll pop this in. Is it enough of a drop? Yes, it is. Hey, I might give it a little bit of extra time because it's going to fill up pretty quick, I'd say. It's not bad. Well, there you go. So all I need to do now is, as I said, I might make it 7 seconds, but it is keeping up. It's not filling up. Doing really well. All right, so there's a really basic on-the-go automation of a Morales. All I need to do now is automate this piece. But again, I've got quite a few pork chops in the system. I can automate either of these raw items, so either raw steak or raw pork chop. I've got a ton. And then all I need to do is output it to here. So whether or not I do this or whether I run a cable from over there. And actually I've got, oh, it's just tanks under here, isn't it? It's not, yeah, just tanks. But I can work some magic, get some cabling under here and get raw pork chops, I guess, into here, automated, feeding in and creating plenty of mana for us to use. to generate our next step. So hopefully next episode I'll have all the issues sorted here, have enough mana, and have enough to be able to generate a Gaia battle, which is my goal at the moment, going through and summoning a Gaia spirit and then taking them out. I don't think it'll be much of a battle with the armor and stuff that I've got, but we'll give it a go and see how we fare. Let's just really quickly, as I said, I really don't like leaving the mech reactor running, but I've left it running. So probably the longest I've left it running. How are we doing? Still good? Still good? Are we keeping up with our fossil fuel? No, we are running out. We have run out of the 32 buckets worth in there. We've still got 223 buckets in there, but we are using it quite quickly. And in here we have 1.49 giga forge energy. That is obviously connected to the whole Flux network now, because I was chewing too much power. But yeah, okay. I still don't want to go out of range too far. Down there is not too bad, and maybe jumping inside the base isn't a big issue, but it's theirs. Okay. Yeah. So I'll put that food hookup in, and next episode we will hopefully fight the Gaia Guardian. Until then, thank you all for watching. Please leave your comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.